because they could do whatever. Like it's nobody's like moment to like win. So you just gotta actually play hard because anybody could beat you. So I think the tournament is pretty tough to like go in there and think you're gonna win. Nah, it's not gonna be like that. So I think it was a great experience too to be able to play. I just remember I think we were playing because we always used to play like 3 games to go into the Sweet 16 to the Sweet 16. I think you gotta play like three teams from public schools and all that stuff. So I remember my last game to qualify to the 16s. I got injured.
What?
Yeah, I got injured. So it was a stupid play. They stole the ball, and I wanted to block it. So I went up there, tried to block that. I don't know what happened if I blocked it. He made it. But we were winning by like 20. It was the stupidest thing I ever done. So I tried to block him, and then I landed on my left knee. I remember. Crazy pain. I thought my knee was broken. So everything happened, and then I remember hearing the doctor say that I wasn't going to be able to play no more.
Oh, my God.
So I started crying like a baby, like, yo, like, I'm playing no matter what. Like, this is my last year. I got to play. And then I remember just coach looking at me like, I don't think I'm going to put you to play. I don't think I'm going to let you play. So I didn't play the 16. We won. I think we won. I didn't play. I did play to the Elite 8, but I ended up playing like.
Versus who?
It was Calazan. I remember. That game was crazy.
They got a great point guard over there, Evander, right?
Evander.
It's nice.
Yo.
How was that game for you?
I thought we were going to lose. It was that crazy. Because they were making everything. They had I forgot his name. But they had 2 crazy shooters that he'll shoot it however, like fed away, off the screen, crazy shots. He was just making them, even backboard, banking them. I'm like, yo, like, you're about to lose? That game was crazy. We ended up winning by like 2 or 1, something like that. And then going to that was passing the Elite 8. Then we went to the Final 4. We played Bayamón. Yo, coach was like, "You're not playing this game." Because I was hurt. My knee, like, really hurt. So they try to put one of these knee braces, the one with the metals and stuff.
Yeah, difficult to play.
And I remember just doing a move and just broke the knee brace and everything with the metal stuff. So coach took me out. I think it was the first quarter, I think. I started and he took me out. And then he was like, nah, you're not playing, blah, blah. And I kept telling the assistant coach, like, yo, tell him I'm ready. I'm playing. Like, it's all good. My last year, I keep telling him it's my last year. I got to play. And then I remember we were down by like 6 or 7. And I just remember him put him in the third quarter cold. Like, I'm like, yo. I just went in there and we started just scoring, like stealing the ball, pressing everybody, everything was going good for us. And I remember that was the time when I did that N1.
Yeah, I saw the video. I saw the clip.
Where
it was incredible.
Yeah, so I didn't know how I made it, but it just went in.
That was a dagger.
Yeah, I just threw that with my fingertips. I just threw that up. Like, I mean, as soon as I heard the whistle, I just threw it. And it went in. It actually went in. I couldn't believe it. and then we end up winning that game. That was the craziest game too we ever played in the Final Four. I think it was crazy. And then going to the final game, we were hyped. Everybody was hyped. I mean,
okay, the final game was in the Clemente, and I was watching the game live, like in my house, but it was like a big deal. It was a big game. It was not Facebook, like it was live. You know, the Wapa Deporte channel, and we were like focused in the game, and you guys just came through the game, you know, fire, like scoring.
We
had a big lead. But take us, you know, before the game. How was the vibes? What was
before the game? I mean, the vibe was probably the same as always. Like just being hyped as the game. Everybody concentrated. Everybody motivating themselves. Like we got to play hard. We got to give it all. For a couple of us, it's our last year, so we got to leave everything on the court. Yeah, we were just concentrating on the game. Actually, trying to beat the best team, because Bautista Gawa was a tough team. They came from winning the year before. So, I mean, we just wanted it to change the culture for them, so they won't go back to back. But it was probably one of my best games. Like to be on a finals like that, it's a big stage. And
you didn't seem hurt there that game. You didn't seem hurt.
Nah. I wasn't.
I didn't know that. I didn't know you was hurt.
But I was playing hurt. I was playing hurt.
Nice. I saw the game, and you was just scoring, doing whatever you want to do in the court.
Yeah, I remember the when we started, it was like, yeah, we winning. Like I think we were up by like 13 going to the second half. We were just playing.
So what do you think what happened?
I just think that, I mean, even our coach, he wasn't coaching how he used to coach with that same energy to like press, scream, talk to the other coach. I don't think it wasn't him. And then I think the decision he made for not putting Jaime to start the game or whatever in the second half or whatever, I think it was weird, even though we were winning. But at the same time,
that wasn't his best game. That wasn't his best game. Jaime, he didn't find a rhythm that day.
Yeah, I was like, but even though, like, he was the top scorer of our team. Like, he was the one that was getting buckets for our team. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm not saying that he did a wrong move. He the coach. I mean, he probably thought that he was gonna do something right, doing that type of change. But I don't know. I just think we kind of let down on just the way we were playing the first half. I think we changed the way we played in the second half. And I'm not gonna, like, you know what I'm saying, say that because the coach we lost and all that stuff. But I think it was part of it too, that he wasn't the same coach that we always saw in the tournaments.
Yeah, but the game got close in one moment. It was like it was like back and forth, and you guys had a chance to win. You got a chance to win.
We had a chance. I mean, I'll never forget. Definitely, I'll never forget my free throws. That's the one thing. Like, I think if I would have made them two, it was different. At least one. But I mean, like I said, I never been in a stage like that. So crazy. Like, I mean, I didn't think I was prepared for that mentally, because I was kind of nervous too in that free throw line. But I mean, it was something that afterwards I didn't stop thinking about. Like,
yeah, because you guys lost that title game, but you had the game right there, but I believe that for your career as a professional basketball player now, you take that game and you can use it for motivation, or you can just give up. So obviously you use that for motivation.
Yeah. That's what I did. That's what I took it. Because I mean, everybody told me, "Oh, forget about them free throws. Like that could happen to anybody." But at the same time, since I was so young, like I couldn't stop. I was dreaming about them free throws almost a year. Like I just, them 2 free throws, and was just thinking like, it's my last year. I don't got no more chances like to win it. But at the same time, I had to just flip the page and just continue with my career, like what's ahead of me, the future. And I think that stuff motivated me too, because a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, talk, oh, I wasn't going to do this but I just kept my head up and just continue doing what I'm doing.
So after a great, amazing high school career, so you had offers to play college basketball?
Yeah, I had a offer from Alabama, Division I, and they invited me to this camp that they always do and bring their best ranked players from Alabama. I remember the number 1 ranked player. He was there at that camp. He was like 6'7". I think he was a 2 or 3. They invited us to a camp, and we did all this type of stuff like drills with the players from Alabama. I remember the starting point guard, it was Trevor. He was kind of like Lowry, like that type of body, that same game. So it was actually super cool to meet the players and just talk to them and all that, and learning from them, obviously. And I think the camp went good for me. I made it to I think they made like a selection of 10 players or 12, I can't remember. And I made it in that selection that at the end of the camp, you get to like play a 5-on-5 games for everybody to watch. And I think to make that, it was a good experience. And Coach Grant, I remember Coach Grant. He used to coach that team. He coached 2 years ago. I think he was an assistant coach for Oklahoma City Thunder. He was the assistant coach because he went to the NBA, I remember, the year after that. So, yeah, that was my first experience going to college on a Division I college. And after that, because of my grades, because I wasn't good on my grades, I had to go to a UCAR at Miami-Dade. So that's when I started over there.
So you had the chance to play Division I, but the grades were not there, so you had to go and get your grades up. And talk about that experience, what happened in Miami.
I think as me knowing or proving myself every day in practice or whatever, I think I was kind of like desperate to play, even though I didn't got a lot of minutes. I didn't really play like that. I got like 10 or 7 minutes. But I think it was that I was just desperate to play, and it was my first year. So I mean, if I would have had another mentality, like, because I was getting my grades up and all that stuff, because I did want to go to Alabama, because that's what the coach told me. Because I ended up talking to Coach Grant and everything, meeting him, and he was like, "I like your game." So the assistant coach for Alabama, he knew this coach in Miami-Dade. So he told me, he's like, get your grades up and all that. We gonna get you back over here. So I was hyped. But they told me at first when I got there, the Miami-Dade coach, he wanted me to play just to see my game. So I'm 5'10". Everybody taller than me. So I end up doing good. Coach after that pickup, he went outside